When life feels bleak, empty, and hopeless, remember, your next meal could turn it all around. I always need something to look forward to, and during the inevitable lulls of life, I sometimes pick a date on my calendar and schedule an exciting food day. I buy a semi-fancy bottle of wine and order something delicious, like fried cheese curds, buttery spätzle, or a hefty grandma pie from my favorite pizzeria. Former chef and food historian Michael Albanese also knows a lot about pizza. I, too, consider myself a food historian, my credentials being that I just ate leftovers from 9 days ago. Some of Michael's favorite related facts include: Sicilian pizza was invented in New York City. In an attempt to attract more business, bakeries in the Sicilian part of Little Italy started adding cheese and sauce to their traditional sfincione bread and calling it pizza due to its rise in popularity in New York City in the early 1900s. Tomatoes were thought to be poisonous until the late 1800s. It was because rich people ate them with pewter utensils, which were high in lead content. Tomatoes aren't Italian. They first grew in Central America and eventually made it to Europe on trading ships. And unrelatedly, every kernel of corn has its own strand of hair. Gregorio Pedroza, a chef with Restaurants Associates, added a dairy fact to the list. And yes, now my stomach is fully rumbling. Philadelphia cream cheese isn't from Philadelphia. In 1800, Philly was known as the spot for quality dairy, so the creator slapped Philly on the name. I hope these morsels will make your mouth water too. German chocolate cake has nothing to do with the Vaterland. The chocolate, pecan, and coconut dessert was created by an American named Samuel German in 1852. Ice cream is solid, liquid, and gas. Ripe bananas glow blue in UV light. Cat pee aroma is a real wine term used to complement Sauvignon Blanc. In September 2019, chef Maria Russell became the first Black woman to earn a Michelin star for her work at Kumiko and Kiko in Chicago. Food scientists in China have figured out the best way to cook broccoli for maximum nutritious value. Chop it into very small pieces, let it sit out for 90 minutes, then lightly stir-fry it. Beer cans used to be 40% thicker, which is why crushing one was a way to show off strength. A chef's hat has 100 pleats, symbolizing all the ways you can cook an egg. American cheese was invented by an immigrant, Canadian-born James L. Kraft. Here's why you love those spicy peppers. Consuming hot sauce and chilies irritates your stomach, nose, and mouth. To battle the pain, your body releases chemicals, dopamine and endorphins, that make you feel good. 5% of American adults are vegetarian. Doritos is the most popular brand of chips in the United States, and they are most often consumed between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. The sweet potato has more nutrients per farmed acre than any other food. If you're Catholic, maybe you've noticed that flying saucers, the candy, taste like communion wafers. Well, they basically are. The company that concocted the sweet, Belgica, was originally in the communion wafer business, but when church attendance began to decrease in the late 1940s, the company created a candy to make up for lost business. It debuted in 1951. Even though only about 24% of professional chefs are women, more than half the students at the Culinary Institute of America are now women. In 2010, Americans drank an average of 45.5 gallons of soda each year. That number is on a steady decline. In 2019, it was down to 39 gallons per year. Contrary to popular belief, mayonnaise isn't a common carrier of foodborne illness. It contains substantial acidic elements like lemon juice and vinegar, enough to kill harmful bacteria. Watermelons are both fruits and vegetables, and they are 92% water.